Hello students, in this video I am going to explain you about white box testing. In my last video I have explained you about black box testing. So what is mean by white box testing and what is difference between white box testing and black box testing. So in last videos we have discussed what is mean by black box testing. So in black box testing, which is also called as the behavioral testing or functional testing. So in black box testing, we are going to test whether all the functionalities or all the features of the module or of software is correctly working or not. And black box is performed by the testers. So while performing the black box testing, the testers should not, it is not necessary that testers should have knowledge of internal structure or they should have knowledge of programming languages. Okay, so what is mean by white box testing? So white box testing is opposite to black box testing. So in white box testing, we are going to test each and every line of code from set of programs. Okay, so while performing white box testing, the tester should have the programming knowledge or he should have knowledge of internal structure of all the programs. Okay, so in white box testing, code is visible to testers, hence it is also called as open box or glass box or transparent testing. So who does the white box testing? So white box testing is done by the developers after developing an application and before sending it to the tester. Okay, so white box testing is done by the developer system itself when they develop in any application and when before they are sending it to the tester or before performing the black box testing. So white box testing checks whether all the internal operations are performed according to specification or not. Okay, so in this white box testing we are going to check each and every line of the code whether any line contains any error, then whatever loops, conditions, whatever the internal operations we are going to perform are correctly implemented or not. This all we are going to check in white box testing. So why we perform white box testing? So, so we are going to perform the white box testing to ensure that all the independent paths within a module have been exercised at least once. So when we develop any program or program can contain independent paths. Okay, so we perform the white box testing to check whether these all the independent paths are correctly working or not. Then next is to ensure all logical decisions verified on their true and false values. So whatever logical decisions we have used, we are going to check whether these decisions are working for both true and false values or not. Then third is to ensure that all loops executed at their boundaries and within their operational bounds internal data structure validity. So if we are going to use any loops in our program, then in loops what you are going to check whether this loop is executed at their boundary value or not, means the loop should not be executed less than the boundary values or more than the boundary values. Okay, so to check all this, we are going to perform the white box testing. So we will see what are the different techniques we are going to use to perform the white box testing. So these are the four techniques which developers use to perform the white box testing. So first is statement coverage, second is branch coverage, third is conditional testing, and fourth is path coverage. You will see one by one. So first is statement coverage. So testing each and every line of statement from a set of program is called as statement coverage. So statement coverage means what? We are going to check each and every line of statement from a set of program whether any statement or any line contains any error is known as the statement coverage. Okay, so when while performing the statement coverage, we have to develop some test cases. Okay, so test cases should be selected such that each and every statement will be executed. Okay, so while performing statement coverage, when we develop the test cases should be selected such that each and every statement will be executed. Okay, so the principal idea in doing statement coverage is that unless a statement is executed, it is very hard to determine if an error exists in that statement or not. If we if we execute each and every statement, then it will be easy to identify whether any error occur or not. Okay, so statement coverage, it is one of the techniques which we are going to perform the white box testing. Next is branch coverage. In branch coverage based testing, test cases are designed to make each branch condition true and false. Okay, so if in our program, if it contains different branches, then we should we should test each and every branch. So during performing the branch condition, it should guarantee statement coverage also. So it is stronger technique than the statement coverage. Okay, so it is obvious that branch coverage guarantees statement coverage, and thus it is stronger technique than statement coverage. Okay, so test cases are designed to make each branch condition true and false. Okay, so when we develop a test cases, it should be such that each branch condition will be executed for both true and false values. Third is conditional testing. In conditional testing, developer will check whether programs are working for both true as well as false condition or not. Okay, suppose we are going to we have write one program which will compare two numbers, suppose x and y. There are two integer numbers x and y, and we have using the condition. Suppose what condition we are going to use? If x is greater than y, print x is greater. And second condition, if x is less than y, then print y is greater. Okay, so when we are going to develop the test cases to design this code, so the test cases should be such that the program will work for both true and false condition, means it will work for both conditions, that is x is greater than y and x is less than y. So we should check this program for both the condition. So this is called as a conditional testing. Condition testing is stronger technique than branch testing, and branch testing is stronger than statement coverage. Next is path coverage. So in path coverage, what we are going to do, we are going to test each and every independent paths in the program is called as the path testing. Okay, so suppose we take an example of Facebook. Okay, so when we click on sign up button, then we move to registration page. Then when we perform all the registration process and login, then we move to the home page. Okay, so this is one path. Then there is another path. If we click on sign in button, then it will ask for the username and password. When we click enter our username and password, then it will again move to the home page. Okay, so to move to the home page, there are two independent paths. Either we can sign up, okay, then we can register, and after registration we can go to the home page. Or if we have already password, username password, then we can click on sign in, then we can enter username password and then go to home page. So in Facebook, to go to the home page, there are two independent paths. Okay, so we in path coverage, we are going to check whether each independent paths are correctly working or not. Okay, so these are the some techniques which we are going to use to perform the white box testing. Okay, so what is the difference between black box testing and white box testing? In black box testing, we are going to check the whether each feature is correctly working or not according to requirements, and it is performed by the tester, and tester does not need to have the programming skills. But white box testing, in white box testing, we are going to check each and every line of code, whether we are going to check whether all the loops are correctly working or not, all the while loops, then for loops are correctly working or not, then conditions are working or not correctly, then all the independent parts are correctly working or not. So white box testing is generally performed by the developers, and developers to perform the white box testing, developers or testers should have programming knowledge. Okay, so this is about all about the white box testing. Thank you.